Jarrod Horak from HorseRacingNation.com, reporting live from Colonial Downs. This is Colonial Turf Cup Day. Actually, the Colonial Turf Cup just ran a few minutes ago. Just thought I'd take a few minutes out, talk about the two graded races from today. The first one was grade 3 all along. Luckily, we were able to run into Daryl Wood from the marketing department. He took us out to the infield onto the turf course. We actually got to get a close-up view of the grade 3 all along. In that race, Jarrod Horak under Kent Desarmo had a nice stalking trip. Actually was sitting third, saving all the ground in the early going, and then Kent kind of swung him off a little bit off the rail to stalk the pace about 2 or 3 wide. He was always in a good position, and he was able to run down the leader. The leader of that race was Tiziquina. Tiziquina went out, set the pace, but Jarrod Horak was always looking like the winner in this race, just sitting a nice trip. He was just able to grind out the win. But Tiziquina actually weakened late to finish second as Dinosaur came up. Dinosaur came up and got second, but Tiziquina dead heated for third. So that was a pretty good effort today from the winner Jarrod Horak, and that one's definitely one to look at future stakes races for fillies and mares in the graded ranks. The grade 2 Colonial Turf Cup, that went to Paddy O'Prado. Easy victory for him. Actually, 2-notch road from 07, went right out and set the pace in this event. He was able to control the pace and open up a nice lead. He actually had a pretty big lead turning for home. Paddy O'Prado, similar to Kent Desarmo's other ride, he saved ground in the early going. He swung this horse out, finished powerfully, but won as much the best. He was the class of the field. He did finish third in the Kentucky Derby. So that was a good, solid effort today from Paddy O'Prado. I'll look for him probably to come back from the Virginia Derby in July. Probably will be the favorite in that race. Some disappointments. Dean's Kitten didn't run well. And another one, Kindergarten Kid was my top choice. Ended up finishing last. He was stalking the pace. Had nothing left to finish last. He didn't look good in the paddock either. He seemed to use up a lot of energy in the paddock, and then he just didn't have anything left on the track. Well, that horse does have some talent. Maybe in the future he'll be able to maybe show that talent. Maybe he just wasn't quite up to stakes company right now in his career. That'll be a wrap from Colonial Downs. I'm going to be covering some races. First I covered the Preakness for HorseRacingNation.com, then they sent me out here to Colonial Downs to cover the Colonial Turf Cup. Our next stop is going to be in July. It'll be at Delaware Park. That'll be for the Delaware Park Handicap. So we're going to be looking forward to seeing you again in July. Until then, that'll be a wrap here from Colonial Downs. I got to do my shameless plug of the day for HorseRacingNation.com. Again, Jarrod Horak out. I'll see you at Delaware Park.